Hello, hello. We are headed to the air show today. So I'm making tea. I am making eggs for everyone, and I'm also packing a ton of snacks. So technically, you're not supposed to take snacks. The says no food or drink in your bags. But we have a friend who went yesterday, and she has 4 kids as well. She said they checked bags, but just for safety, not for like food or drinks or anything. And she said she wishes she would have taken a lot more food for kids. So I was like, okay, thanks for the tip. So I am stacking my bag with snacks. I bought these little bags of pickles for the kids. Loudest water drinker on the planet. Excuse you. So what's in my bag? I have a couple packs of the little pickle chips, individually packaged for all 3 kids. Obviously I'm not taking anything for the baby. I'll just nurse her. I have apple slices for everyone. Evie is missing a tooth, and Grayson has his chipped tooth from when he fell out of the tree. And so apple slices is just easier than like the alternative is like biting it and handing them a piece out of my mouth. And I'm not really feeling up to mama birding a couple of kids today. So we're gonna go ahead and slice the apples up. I have a few oranges. What else do I have in my bag? I have some squeezies. I have a couple boiled eggs. That's what I have so far, but I'm probably gonna try to get a couple more little snacky stuff like for the car that doesn't need to be refrigerated or anything. And then obviously waters. So we got these things, highly recommend. Don't mind my junk counter. Everyone has one. Don't lie. You're lying if you say you don't have a junk counter. So I got 3 of these spray fans for the kids. So you turn it on and then it sprays water as well. All of them got gray. I was going to, as I started to check out on Amazon, I was like, oh, I'll get a pink, a green, and a purple. And then I was like, I can see them fighting over these, so we're just gonna go all gray. And I'm hoping that's gonna work out well. They could be interchangeable. It won't be like, oh, I lost mine, or she broke mine, or whatever. So that's mom of 4 experience there telling me you probably should get all the same color. So we have that, we have hats, we have our Badger sunscreen, which we love. And then we have sunglasses for any of the kids who think that they want them, because, you know, when it's an air show, you're looking up. You want to make sure that, you know, if you have sensitive eyes, which I have all blue-eyed kids, they could be tend to be a little more sensitive. And then we have ear protection. So my husband and I don't really wear ear protection because he was a pilot, so he is very, basically like used to it. Like it's actually at his base where he works now. Oh, are you getting frustrated? Poor baby. So anyway, ear protection for everyone. Hoping the baby doesn't like fight it too much. Okay. I'll be right back. So ear protection, and then we're gonna have two picnic blankets that will take. My mom did buy access to this big tent, so there will be lots of shade because it's really hot, and they also have free drinks. So I'm not too worried about like staying hydrated or overheating or anything like that. So let's go get everyone dressed. I didn't know how Winnie would do with all the noise, but I'm so glad we had these earmuffs for her, squishing her little chubby cheeks. Just absolutely perfect. And as you can see, it's super bright out, so sunny. I'm glad we had the Badger sunscreen for the kids, a non-toxic mineral-based sunscreen. I swear by it. It works so well, and no one whines or complains about it. The great thing about the air show was that they had a lot of displays that the kids could interact with. So it wasn't just stuff to look at, it was actually stuff to do and touch and engage with that kept them entertained. And carnival snacks slash food can be a really great thing, or it could be really terrible. These frozen lemonades were delicious and so refreshing. There was not a lot of shade out, so I'm thankful that my mom had access to a large tent for us to be able to go get some shade. If we were out all day, we would have definitely been sunburned and burnt out on the sun.
Nice.
The air quality was not super great, so a lot of things were pretty hazy, and once the planes flew a little distance away, it was really hard to see. So here I'm going to share some of the really cool moments from the air show. It was so cool to be able to walk around, look at the little shops, the little setups, and at the same time be able to see the airplanes flying ahead. My husband found his airplane, his aircraft that he flies, so he bought this really nice, shiny wood model for his office.
So cute.
And of course, Baby, we tag team Baby, the grandmas, the aunts, the uncles, all of us tag team all the kids, and it goes a lot smoother. They also had 3 bounce houses, and it was a little interesting because you had to pay to bounce in the bounce houses, and much to my dismay, Evie wanted to do the $20 for all day bounces, which in hindsight I'm glad we did, because one literal slide down the slide cost $3 or all day for $20. So needless to say, she slid down the slide a ton of times and made the $20 well worth it. But honestly, why should we have to pay for bounce houses when we already paid to be inside the air show? Don't necessarily agree with that, but that is okay. And I love these old planes, the old trick planes, the World War II planes. I think they're so cool. When it was almost time for the Blue Angels to come on, we went outside of the Mustang tent, and they had all these chairs set up reserved just for us, which was so great. See how big this tent is? It had tons of tables and chairs and great shade access for all of those with kids or if you're overheating. So I spent a lot of time in the shade with the little one. She was napping through all the jet noises, which was pretty incredible. But her daddy is a pilot, so I guess that makes a lot of sense. It's funny, I asked my mom, do you think it's because Daddy's a pilot, or do you think it's because the other kids are so noisy and chaotic that she has just learned to sleep through it? I'm not sure which one it is, but it really worked in our favor. And that's a wrap. It was a complete and total success for the kids. It was a great time for the whole family, and I am so glad we got to go. I would definitely take them back again as long as I'm allowed to bring my snacks.